get out of my comfort zone and give a speech. It was a long time. My speech is on an article that I read. It was hard to find a topic, but I was reading an article that was on mental illness, which fits mine because I worked in a community service for 10 years. So I'm going to talk about the mental illness. We have seen increase in the mental illness incident over the years. The recent 2 years ago, I know in a Guelph, former army vet, where he used to get those episodes. Last time, the mother called for the help. The cops came and shot and killed him. A similar story was also in Woodland, where the mother called. The cops came, and so he had a knife, so they shot the wrist, so they shot and killed him too. Now, we don't automatically blame cops, right? Because why would these people be on the street without medication? Even though with the proper training, the cops cannot assume too much risk. On the other hand, the parents of the victim says the system failed them. They said they don't have any place where they can have 24 hours watch for the loved ones. So we have a problem in this country. But recently I was reading an article, I stumbled on Laura's Law. How many of you heard of that? Laura's Law? No? Laura, who was a student of a prestige college, during the winter break, she was working in the Nevada County mental health clinic, where she was shot and killed by a mentally ill person. And that person was incapable of standing on the trial. And he even refused the treatment because he said nothing is wrong with me. Laura's parents fought to create a law, which is a California's law. It's also called Assistant Outpatient Treatment, AOT. This law is given each board of supervisors a power option to either opt in or not to opt in. Nevada County has adopted this law, and other county has the pilot project. So my focus here, I want to talk about why we need this law and how this AOT is going to help us. So why we need this AOT? First, we have seen increase in the mental incidents over the years. Not a day go by, we hear or read something in the news, right? Some sort related with mental illness, and according to the police report, over 50% of the people shot by them are related to some sort of mental illness. Although we have clinics, mental health clinic, and other law facilities, but they're not there to fully treat them. I was reading an article that when mother said her son, when he was 18, he had a bipolar, so he'll go to the law facility, get released before fully treated, come back home, relapse, back on the street, go back to the jail, go back to the law facility. It's like a revolving door, never stops. Other story I heard about mother, she said while she was reading, and I was reading an article, the mother said the daughter will come out of mental health clinic and refuse to take the medication. Sometimes medication is too hard on the stomach, or they don't think they have a problem. See, there are two types of common disorder. Just want to give you briefly overview. One is false belief, like delusion, where they believe something in their brain, like somebody is making some kind of scheme. It's so true to them, but it's not there. And another one is perception, where they hear and see an object which is not there, but for them it is so true. It's like hallucination. The symptoms are bipolar or schizophrenia. That's why you see lots of them out on the street or in a jail or in a mental health clinic. So we have a problem. So how this AOT is going to help this program? Well, in Nevada County, the reports came out, half of them, after finishing this program, they don't go back to jail, they don't go back on the street. They stay in a society and function. AOT program is for a small percentage of people who demonstrated their behavior, they are dangerous to themselves and to others. The court has given them mandatory 6 months outpatient treatment where they have to monitored by professional healthcare professionals, which is a very expensive program, but it works based on the reports. And the critics on the other side have said this only going to work in a small county, but it's not going to work in a bigger county. Nevada County is small, smaller than others. But the other counties have done the pilot project. It works over there too. And critics also argue that this program is involuntary, forcing somebody to go to this program. It's like against their civil rights. And I kind of refute that claim because it is also the civil rights to be treated, right? I mean, other than harming somebody else or harm themselves. So this program is expensive, but as of now, we spend millions of dollars putting them in a jail and in a lot facilities, and it's not improving. So this is like cost effective. You spend now, later on, you're gonna see improvement. See, mental illness cannot be cured, but it can be managed. It can be treated with proper medication. So in conclusion, I've talked about why we need IoT and how we need. I mean, it is a time now that to have a nationwide program where people can feel safe in a society and mental illness people can get help. So I call you for the urgent. Call your board of supervisor, write to them, tell them to look into this program, IoT. Thank you everybody to listening to my speech.